We'll be starting in just a few minutes. And here we are. Welcome to the WDWpov live stream show. It is another Monday night, and it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days until Christmas. Is that crazy or what? So today is going to be a little bit of a special show. Jack is going to be sitting in with me as the co-host. I think he's just finishing up dinner downstairs. And Marcus will be a guest on today's show. So that's going to be a little different. We will be talking about, with Marcus in particular. Here he is. Here's the man of the hour.
How much longer is this video?
First thing out of his mouth. How much longer is this video? You're that excited, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, we just got started. So you will be here for, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Have a seat. Be careful with the table here. See, we're in a makeshift studio right now. So I hope you guys can hear me. Like I said, it's a makeshift studio. If you are watching us tonight from our Facebook group, we have both a Facebook page and a group. And tonight I actually posted it both to the Facebook page and the group. If you happen to be watching us from the group, go back to the link. At the bottom of the link, it'll say something like, let StreamYard know who you are or something like that. It'll take you to like StreamYard/Facebook, .com, something like that. Anyway, click that link, say, yes, I want StreamYard to know who I am. And that way, when we get the comments, instead of them showing up like this, where it just says Facebook user, because I don't know who that Facebook user is exactly, it will tell us who the Facebook user actually is. So if I go over here, I might be able to sneak it. If I could do this right without screwing things up. Give me a second here. I'm going to try and watch it live over on my other screen. This could make things interesting, especially if it starts to feed back on me, because I'm going to have to cut the volume. Yep, here we go. I got to cut the volume. There we go. We got the volume cut. Great. So this way I can at least maybe see who some of these comments are coming from. But anyway, hey folks, and I'm not sure. Are you playing with the mouse? Yeah, that mouse is on that screen. That's a different screen altogether. So we'll just leave that one alone, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Mary. Mary's out there doing the thing there. She's posting the link to StreamYard that allows you to do that. But yeah, on the Facebook group description, it should show at the bottom of the description about the show. It should say something about letting people know who you are. Thank you. StreamYard.com/Facebook. And if you just jump to that, click on allow, and then any of your comments will then start to come through. Like, oh, there's Katie. Katie's out there. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? I know she was here at the beginning of the show real quick. And we also had Hollywood Crawford's out there. She got a notification to join, which is great. Glad she did. And so, again, and I know Steve's out there. Steve is in the house. So we got, we're rolling along here pretty good. Anyway, Mary says, hi, Jack.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, Jack is going to be my co-host for the night. Marcus will be with us a little bit later during the show, where we will be talking more specifically about the Mandalorian Season 2 grand finale, which was amazing. And also we are also going to be talking about the Star Wars universe in general, which we have an interesting take on that. I think you're going to want to listen to it. Even if you're not a Star Wars fan, we've got sort of an interesting point of view that I think you'd like to hear. It's entertaining. It'll be fun. Callum's out there over from the UK. How's it going, Callum? Glad to see you out there. Yeah, Holly's saying, why don't I see Mary's comments? Probably because one of you is probably watching from the page. One of you is probably watching from the group. So the comments back and forth don't go across. It's a goofy Facebook thing. I've seen it with other live streams that are out there where they will share it out to a number of different groups. And if you're on that group, you see those Facebook comments. If you're on another group, you see those Facebook comments. But fortunately, that's sort of where StreamYard comes in, where I can then basically say, hey, okay, here's Mary's comment, and you get to see it right on the screen in StreamYard. Mary says that she likes my co-host. She says, you are a handsome young man.
Thank you, Mary.
T9 is out there too. She says, hi, Jack.
Hi, T9.
And Holly's asking if Mary blocked her. No, not. Well, I can't guarantee it, but I don't think that's what's going on there. I think. And Jeff, yes, thank you, T9. Glad to see you out there in the Facebook land, Facebook live stream land. Oh my goodness, crazy night. 4 days till Christmas. Yeah, Mary says I am probably in the wrong place, or you are. Yeah. Well, no, there's no wrong place to watch the show from. So, Katie, we're doing fine. We're just sort of crazy right now because I don't know about you guys. Are any of you ready for Christmas? Can you believe? Can you believe it's only 4 days? What are you doing?
The can is huge and the van is huge, and oh no.
Oh, what's that? What's that from?
Onward.
Oh, from Onward. Okay, yeah. They had that old beat up van, didn't they?
Yes.
Onward. Yes, they did. Mary saying, I am in the WDWpov Buy Them All Eternos. Where are you, Holly? Holly's probably watching us from the group, I'm betting, where it says WDWpov Buy Them All Eternos group, which, like I said, I did it a little different this week. I actually had it post directly to the page and the group rather than just sharing it out there. Yeah, no, she did not block you. Are you ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas, Jack? Tina?
Yes, I am.
You are? Because I'm not. What are you ready for? Holly says she's ready. I'm not ready. I can't believe it's 4 days. It just boggles my mind.
I'm ready for Christmas until 4 days.
I know. 4 more days. 3 days till Christmas Eve. Special. Mary says she's not ready either. Katie says she is ready for Christmas, which, like I said, perfect. glad you're good, doing good there. It does not feel like Christmas to me
Tiny
either,
barley.
Mary. It just crept up on us so fast. Holly, yeah, I know you're in California, so it probably doesn't matter. which we don't know what that means as far as whether you got in through the page or the group, but that's a good snarky answer anyway. So there's only a wrong place to post the link from, what Jeff usually does. Steve's being a wise guy here. Anyway, yeah, Steve, she thinks Steve is in the group as well. Holly, Jack, what is on your wish list for Christmas? What are some things that you would like for Christmas this year?
Blue shaving cream.
Blue shaving cream. The kid is 16 now, which, by the way, the other special day, I started to mention this, the other special day that is coming up in 2 days on the 23rd, Marcus's 18th birthday. 18 years old Marcus will be. I'm getting old. I'm just getting old. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the kid's turning 18 now. I don't know what that means though, because he's got that snarky attitude sometimes. So when he turns 18 and he becomes an official adult, does that mean he's not allowed to do that anymore? Yeah, probably. He'll still do it. So what are you asking for from Santa? Mary wants to know. What are you asking for Christmas?
Blue shaving cream. And sticky strings.
Oh, the sticky string. Yeah. He loves the sticky string. We did that, I don't know, 2-3 years ago. I think we got the silly string stuff.
Yes.
And we went outside and we did it inside too. We did it in the kitchen. And then we went outside and we played with silly string out there and sprayed each other, you know, got silly string all over everybody. So that was fun. Yeah, I don't know, Mary. Marcus will be legal. That is very scary. Callum says, let's see, this time last year I was in Disneyland Paris. Scary how much the world has changed in a year. Yes, it is. Absolutely. We also have John from America, saying hello to everybody. Hi out there, John. Nice to see you over in YouTube land. Yeah, we are simulcasting on our Facebook page, our Facebook group, and our WDWpov YouTube channel, which, by the way, I know I always try and plug the YouTube channel because not enough people know about it. But guess what? We are at, well, technically tonight's live stream is, it's not all live streams, but we have, you know, walkthrough videos and ride and attraction videos on our WDWpov YouTube channel. We have what we've been doing the last few weeks, which are called, I call them our daily Disney shorts. It's a 60-second or less video that I pop over on YouTube and talks about one or maybe two quick, simple facts about Disney. Usually like a this day in Disney history kind of thing. They're a lot of fun. They're very quick, and I have to rattle
Perry
off
the platypus trapped in sticky strings.
Perry the platypus was okay. Was that an episode of
Phineas and Ferb?
Phineas and Ferb,
Yes.
where he got Heinz Doofenshmirtz probably sprayed some kind of sticky string on him and got him stuck.
Yes.
Do you think we could do that to you? That'd be a lot of sticky string,
yes.
wouldn't it? You think that would really work?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
The funny part from Phineas and Ferb.
But yeah, so we got one kid turning legal in 2 days. We got Christmas in 4 days. Our YouTube channel, this show tonight is our 99th overall video on YouTube.
Tiny Barley.
I'm going to try and post one more video on YouTube later this week before Christmas, probably tomorrow. My guess is it's going to be the Osborne lights that we had seen a number of years ago on 2 separate occasions. I might try and merge some of the video from both of those, because I looked at the video I have and it's, you know, some good stuff, but some of it's, you know, very shaky and moving around a lot because I wasn't really planning back then on posting it on YouTube. But I'm going to try and see what I can do with that. Bring a couple of those older videos together and maybe make my 100th WDWpov YouTube post will be the Osborne lights. The other option is the processional that they do at Epcot. That was my other option. So I think, you know, if you have a preference on one or the other, let me know. T9 was saying here, let's see, I was looking at the tree today, wishing I could take it down. Whoa, I have way too much to do next week, and I'm wondering when I will get it done before tax season. Yeah, tax season comes up pretty quick for you here. What was that? What's going on?
Tiny Barley.
Tiny Barley. What's that from?
Onward.
Oh, that's right. Barley. He was, which one? Barley was the younger or the littler kid? The skinnier kid? Was he the older kid?
The older kid.
The older kid. And that was Chris Pratt who played Barley. Is that right?
Right.
Right. Okay.
Tiny Barley's voice.
Anyway, Katie says happy birthday to your brother. And what's going on over here?
The funny part from Onward.
You know what, John? We never quite know ourselves. So just keep watching the show. We are going to be talking some Star Wars later on and Mandalorian stuff there. And actually maybe a tie-in with Back to the Future. Yeah, I know. That's it. That's what we do. Okay, T9 is saying to kick Marcus out of the house if he keeps getting snarky after he's 18. Yeah.
The funny part from Onward.
Which funny part?
Tiny Barley and Tiny Barley's voice.
Oh, that's right. Barley gets shrunk down to a little guy, like about that big at one point. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was a funny part. Steve says, technically, when Marcus hits 18, he will still be a teenager. Yeah, even though he's old enough to be a man.
It worked.
He's already a man in my mind. He's already a man in my mind.
And the van is huge. And you're...
Oh, no.
Where do you buy blue shaving cream? Holly wants to know. Sounds fun. I've never seen it. That's a good question. That is a good question. I think we might probably on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon. And the silly string is going to be a lot of fun. It is awesome. Kids love it. I love it. I gotta admit, I love.
I'm looking for
with
two
silly
teenage elves.
You seem to be on an onward night tonight. Is that what's on your mind tonight?
Yes.
I think we're going to ask you some questions here in a little bit. Is that okay? T9 says, Jack, I can totally hook you up with some blue shaving cream and silly string. You might have some extra.
Guess what 2 movies are in my mind?
What 2 movies?
Wallace and Gromit, The Curse of the Were Rabbit, and Onward.
Oh, okay. Wallace and Gromit. Yes, yeah. Onward. Okay, stick with Onward then, because that's a Disney movie. Katie, thank you very much. She says she loves the Disney shorts that we've been doing. I've been doing maybe like 2 a week, roughly. Sometimes more, sometimes less. 1 a week minimum. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 at least a week, though. Tina, so the tree stays up until Epiphany. There you go. See, that's what you got to do, Mary. Yeah, I know a lot of people who take some good friends of ours. Something's funny. Some good friends of ours who take their tree down the day after Christmas. Boom, everything's down, decorations gone. Christmas is a memory. And then, thank you, John. I think you're saying congrats about the YouTube. Now, this is the other thing about the YouTube I forgot to mention. So we're going to hit 100 videos probably tomorrow. We're at 995. 900. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick here. If it's still on here. Give me a second here.
Stay right where you are, Elation.
And if you have any questions for Jack, have some in your mind here. If you've got a couple of Disney related questions or maybe some Christmas related questions. Let's see. I think this is the one I want to share. Let's try this. There we go. Okay. So this here is our WDWpov YouTube channel. And as you can see where I'm highlighting, 995 subscribers. So we are close. We are very close to that fun 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you happen to have any friends, if you happen to have not been a subscriber yourself, jump over there at some point, please. Go to WDWpov in YouTube, and it's all one word, all one word, 6 letters, actually. It's not really a word. But yeah, if you get a chance, please tell a few friends. And let's see if we can have an early Christmas present and get ourselves up to that nice, that nice 1,000 subscriber mark. That would be really a cool early Christmas present. Yeah, you know what, Mary? We were just talking about this yesterday on Sunday. Mary's saying that you look all grown up all of a sudden.
Thank you, Mary. Yes, I do.
My daughter-in-law was saying how he's just sort of like he's gotten taller. He's filling out. His shoulders are getting broader. Yeah, he's quite the young man here. Steve says, if you are not a member of the YouTube channel, please join. We need to get. Thank you, Steve. That would be cool. I appreciate the help out there. Yeah, I mean that'd be an awesome thing. Awesome little early Christmas present to be able to see that 1,000 mark. That would be something.
I'm looking for 2 teenage elves.
Yeah. Are you going to use the blue shaving cream?
Yes.
Are you going to start using because right now you use an electric razor, which he uses once in a while. Katie was in the candlelight procession in high school at Epcot. Were you really? What year? Let us know what year that was. I know that's going to give your age away, but because the video I have is from, I think, 2016 processional. It would be sort of funny, interesting, awesome in a way if you actually were in it, because I videoed the thing from start to finish, and everybody marching in and all that stuff. So, marching in, marching out. My wife is saying, T9, he asked for either $3.49 stuff or a trip to Disney. Yes, that's no in between. It's one or the other. Yes, exactly. Is that your other Christmas present you want?
Yes.
Yes, you want to go to Disney. Dave also sings about the thank you and he's saying hi to you. Dave Jongaward is saying hi to you, Jack Jack.
Hi.
Edge makes a blue shaving gel. Okay. We have a winner there. Yeah, blue shaving cream is the stuff that is in kids shaving kits. Okay. So I think my wife's got a handle on this too. And Katie says she loves Onward.
Me too.
Did you like Onward? That was the last.
Yes, I do.
That was the last movie we saw before this whole COVID thing happened, huh? At the theaters, like before they started shutting things down. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually wrote a review about that one, Katie. That one, a lot of people. That was a mixed bag there. Some people.
I love Onward too.
I do too. Absolutely. That one touched me a lot more than I think a lot of people, because it was a movie about their dad and being able to bring their dad back for a day. And my dad had passed away when I was 7. So as I watched that movie, I mean, I was a big teary-eyed mess the entire movie. So it definitely had a little bit more meaning to me. And anyway. Patty's saying, my dad used to say, you aren't a man until you have children. Okay. Well, if that's the case, Marcus better not be a man for a while. What's that?
I'm sorry you don't have a dad.
Thank you. But I have a good son, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome. I'm looking for 2 teenage elves.
Wasn't planning on that tonight. Okay. Where was I? What are you doing now?
The Sprite fairies from Onward.
Oh, the Sprite fairies. Is that what you meant? Is that what you were talking about? Yeah, they had some fairies on Onward that were a little bit different kind of fairies, that's for sure. So we got some people here taking down their decorations right after Christmas or on Christmas. We got some people waiting until Epiphany or New Year's. A little bit of everything out there. We got someone out here, Facebook user. I'm not sure, again, if that's somebody out there that they need to click on that link. Basically, it's facebook.com/StreamYard, and that will basically give permission for your name to pop up on the screen there. Yeah, Mary's saying, thinking back to seeing Jack Jack since this pandemic started, he just looks so much older all of a sudden. Yeah, again, we were just talking about that. And he has grown a lot. Callum's out there saying, what you looking forward to in the new year, Jack Jack? What are you looking forward to? Anything you're looking forward to for the next year? This is 2020. Next year will be 2021. Any things you're thinking about next year that you'd like to have happen? That you're looking forward to?
I don't know.
You don't know? Would you like to go on a trip somewhere if we could?
Yes.
And where would you like to go?
Disney.
Of course you would.
I remembered
What'd you remember?
that I want to go to Disney.
I remember too.
Sorry, I didn't remember.
No, that's okay. Because I mean, sometimes I forget things too. Because this whole last year has been just a interesting.
I didn't remember that, but now I remembered that.
Excellent. I'm glad you remembered that, because if you didn't, I might have forgotten. So thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
We would like to go to Disney next year. We'll see. We had a trip tentative, and this was a bummer. We had a trip tentatively set for this year, in fact, this month, but didn't happen. Mary's saying, Jack, what Christmas cookie is your favorite? What is your favorite Christmas cookie?
Gingerbread Man.
Gingerbread Man. Okay, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Hey, Dad.
Katie's asking, what is your favorite Disney movie?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that was hands down right there. I knew that was the answer.
Hey, Dad.
What?
I would like to go to Disney next year.
So would I. Absolutely. I absolutely agree there. You've got no argument for me on that one. Do you like any particular time of year to go? What time of year do you like to go to Disney? You like going in the springtime? Do you like going in the fall? Do you like going in the wintertime? Any preference, or you just don't care? You just want to go?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he just wants to go. Yeah. Oh, the Kids Razor. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Katie's saying it was 2005. So yeah, that would have been a bit before our time, as far as, because the first processional we went to was actually 2016, Katie. But
That's
yeah, if you've got any pictures or anything from back then, throwback pictures or whatever, you want to post them on POV, that'd be cool. That would be cool.
Sorry, the karaoke machine is broken.
That's another Onward quote, I'm guessing. Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Of course it is. Yeah, Mary saying that was awesome. That's awesome to know that you were in the processional. And Katie was there 2001 to 2005. So that's cool. That is awesome. I did not know that about you. Yeah, Mary saying, wow, big range there. Yeah, we cannot give him real shaving cream. He might get it in his eyes. Yeah, that would be a problem. Mary saying, Onward didn't get enough love. You're right, Mary. It really didn't. Because it came out right before this whole thing hit, it got sort of shortchanged there. I was surprised.
Get back to work.
A lot of people said they didn't really like it. They didn't really enjoy it. It was so. Again, I already told you why I loved it so much, but had a lot of meaning to me. But Time Hop? If any of you have the Time Hop app, I look at that pretty much daily, and they actually had a recap of 2020. And I think in the top 20, it was like in the 10 to 15 list now that they had, things that happened in 2020, and they had Onward on there. So I was actually like, cool, people are, and I think they even said something about, that it, anyway, so it was cool to see it on there, because I didn't think it got enough love either. And so that was sort of nice to see it in a 2020 recap. Yeah, Steve says Onward is the last movie that they saw in the theater as well before this whole COVID thing hit. And this is a little tougher for me to do tonight, gang, because Marcus is not here handling the comments for me.
And you left
check your
off.
subscribers again. Okay. She's got me checking the subscribers again. Let's see what we got here.
You boys are in big trouble.
Got 997 now. We got 2 more subscribers. Three subscribers away from our WDWpov YouTube channel hitting 1,000. But that would be really cool if it actually hit 1,000 before the show is over. I'll periodically check. Just remind me every now and then if I forget. Thank you though, Holly, for actually bringing that up. But yeah, 2 more there. So thank you. Katie wants to know, are you, I got to say it the way she's typing it here. Are you all excited about Soul on Christmas Day? Are you excited to watch Soul on Christmas Day?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. I'm not even sure.
Christmas Day.
Yeah, that one's
the most wonderful day of the year.
Which one is that from? Is that Rudolph?
Yes, it is.
No, that's a good one. It's not a Disney movie, but you know what? It is a classic. We've been watching all kind of Christmas classics. We watched Rudolph. We've watched Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Yes.
Which other ones did we watch that you like? What else do you like?
A Year Without Santa Claus.
A year without a Santa Claus. Sorry about that, folks. Dave wants to know. Like I said, I'm behind on the comments here, so just bear with me here. Dave wants to know, what is your favorite park? What is your favorite Disney park?
Magic Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Magic Kingdom.
I think that was your answer right there. 3 times, Magic Kingdom.
Now let's try out the new elf song I wrote. Remember, eat for Santa. And the
And the
one,
one,
and the two, and the three.
That's a good one. I like that. You know who else I like in that movie?
What?
Actually, I like a lot of characters in that movie. The Rudolph one. Burl Ives playing the snowman. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Is that a good song?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Herbie did show up.
Okay, Holly, I see I'm behind Holly. Here, yeah. Merry Christmas. All my kids just subscribed, and now go look at your subscribers. Okay.
Why?
So I don't know why it's just showing
an elf
997 still.
practice?
I don't know how many
Just
kids you have,
fixing
but
these
maybe
dolls'
it's.
teeth.
I will
Just
check.
fix it. Now listen. We have dolls that cry, talk, walk, blink, and run a temperature. We don't need any
Oh!
dolls.
Oh!
I kind of just found a way to fit in.
One-
You'll never.
I'm
fit
sorry,
in.
Jack. I had to do that. Holly,
Now you come out.
we just hit the number. I got to take a picture of this. Snapshot
And
that
say
thing.
hee hee and ho ho and important stuff like that.
Wow.
A dentist.
Look at Bud.
good grief.
1,000 subscribers. We just hit it. That is awesome. I thank you very much, Holly, and your kids, and whoever else watching the show might have just done that. Oh my goodness, that is cool. Let me see what it's showing up over here, because like I said, sometimes the one screen is different than the app. The app, I think, actually counts the numbers quicker than the Facebook page on here. Yeah, it's still showing 997 over here.
One thing I never had.
What's that?
That's from Onward.
What didn't you have? Ah, there it is there too. Okay. So
One thing I
let me
never
pop
had.
it over here for a second. There we go. This page is now officially showing 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. You don't know how long I've been waiting to get to that number. That is awesome. That is awesome. I really appreciate it.
A police officer disappearing because of lies.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's Mary says, Holly's saying Addie was 1,000. Addie, okay, cool. I may have to do something for Addie. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have a little something
Lie.
find here that we can
Lie.
send you a little thank you for that. I really appreciate that, Holly. And T9 said, I never forget that I want to go to Disney. Do you ever forget that you want to go to Disney? No. Dean's out there. Hi, Dean. How's it going? He says he's looking forward to 2021 Canfield Fair. Yes. Are you looking forward to the Canfield Fair in 2021 to be like a normal fair again? I mean, where you show your animals and stuff, and the concession stands are all open and the whole thing's there.
Yes.
Would you like that? Yeah, Dean, that's for sure. Not that, this year was nice. The fact that we even got to do it at all. But
LIE.
definitely missed all the people, and
LIES.
that'd be nice to see a normal fair again next year. I sure hope that happens. Katie's saying, let me know when y'all are going next year because I live an hour and a half from Disney. That's nice. And I got to mention real quick here too. This COVID has to go away. Absolutely. I got to mention one other thing here real quick. Aaron Daly was our winner last week of our, what I call how did I put it? Childlike creature that grows goo. Yeah, I know it's a little spin-off of Grogu and, the child. But she ended up winning our little child creature. And that's out in the mail. I hope it gets to you before Christmas. I've got tracking info on it, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Hopefully, Aaron Daly gets that before Christmas. That'd be a nice little present there. Oh, Holly says, I know, again, I'm way behind on comments here, but Holly says that they made your favorite cookies, gingerbread cookies. And Katie also says that she likes Beauty and the Beast, your favorite movie.
Yes.
Cool. Callum says, which ride do you miss the most then? Which ride do you miss going on the most? Or which ride do you like the most? Which ride do you miss? Sort of a catch-all.
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, yes. He likes Space Ranger Spin. Yeah, I forgot about that. What about Hollywood Studios? What's your favorite ride or attraction there?
Toy Story Mania.
Midway Mania?
Yes.
Yeah. And Animal Kingdom.
Expedition Everest.
This kid loves Expedition Everest. He loves going on that ride. I'm the only other one in the family that goes on it with him. Everyone else is chicken. My wife, my other kids, chicken. They don't like to go on it. This kid, though, he's fearless. My wife's saying my favorite time of year to go to Disney is now. That's for sure. You see how far back I am on the comments? I am so far back on comments here because I don't have my normal co-host who will be showing up as a guest here in a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, so would I. We need to make a huge Disney reunion. That would be awesome. And in 2021, that'd be awesome to be able to have a Disney reunion. Yeah, Mary's saying she will go to Disney anytime, anywhere, whenever. Yeah, T9 doesn't care either. Just go. Okay,
the
she wants
Yeti
to
shadow on Expedition Everest.
Okay, what's that about the Yeti on Expedition Everest?
The shadow.
The shadow. The shadow. You mean like the Yeti who's like in the blinking lights in the background? Oh, no, you're talking about the part after you go backwards and you're sitting there for a few seconds and they show the shadow of the Yeti tearing the tracks apart.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. T9 is saying, Jack, why are you showing us your chest? Not quite sure what that means. Is it because like some of the see-through stuff? Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes, I don't know if I'm not quite sure. Unless you're talking about sometimes the green screen does some weird things. Dean says, Patty, the Christmas decorations at Disney are beautiful. Yes, they absolutely are. And that's like we were hoping to be. We actually were going to be there the same week you were there, or at least partially the same week you were there, Dean. Just, I think we were supposed to be down like the 12th and come back on the 18th. And didn't work out. Yeah, Mom wants to know who you're making faces at, but that was probably about 10 minutes ago. And she's also asking, Dean, did you go to the resorts and look at the trees and stuff? I would imagine is what she's asking. Refresh again. Yeah, yeah, there we go. 1,000. That is, I just, like I said, I'm behind on the comments. I don't have my.
The Grinch stole Christmas.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, we did hit that 1,000 mark. And so happy about
Home
that.
Alone.
Yeah, Holly's saying you're at 1,000. You need to refresh. Have to eat dinner. Merry Christmas. Thanks. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, Patty. It's weird. Like the app actually showed it before it showed up on YouTube. YouTube, I refreshed a couple of times and it didn't show up, and then I did it on the
Nightmare
app.
Before
it showed
Christmas.
up. So awfully weird. Yeah, and I'm not sure who this Facebook user is that's saying that same
Mickey's
thing. That they
Once
also
Upon a
saw
Christmas.
that we hit 1,000. Okay, my wife's crashing the party here. I know I'm way behind on comments.
No, the thing is, it's not that you're way behind on comments. It's the fact that your son had his shirt picked up to his, and you totally missed it.
Well, I'm looking at the comments here.
No, that was a long time ago that he did it.
Okay. That's what I mean. I'm so far in the
No,
behind.
it's not that you were far behind in the comments. It's that you're totally oblivious to what's going on around you all the time.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Anyway, Mary says she agrees with you on Magic Kingdom. Okay, I'm going to blow through some of these comments here because I got to get.
Are you having a good time?
Yes, I am.
Is this better with Dad or with Mom? Not that you have to pick your favorite. Do you like doing it with both of us?
Yes.
T9 says she cries when she watches a little drummer boy. Yeah, that's a touching one at the end there. What was the Christmas miracle you were talking about?
The 1,000.
Oh yeah,
You are.
I can't
that's
believe.
But you're so far
Elf.
behind.
I know I'm way behind.
Polar
What is your
Express.
favorite Christmas song? Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Oh,
is
yeah.
it?
Who's
Marshmallow
asking
World.
that?
Marshmallow World by Dean Martin.
Katie.
It's a marsh.
Stop! Don't you
I'm
sing
gonna,
it.
I'm gonna let him sing it.
Wait. Hold on,
A Christmas Carol.
Katie.
Woohoo,
That's
1,000.
stop.
I'm
Go
trying to-
back to Katie's comment. Katie, when he has sung it several times on my show, which is
So you're here.
Mother's
So you're
Random
here to
Thoughts.
plug your show. That's what you're here to do, isn't
No,
it?
it's our show. Jack and I do it. Okay, go ahead. Sing us to Marshmallow World.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover the ground. And it's time to play. It's a whipped cream day. I wait for the whole year round. Those are marshmallow clouds being birthday.
That is so funny.
Take a walk with your good girl.
Yes, actually, Steve, that is true.
And
Actually, the
the
numbers
sun
are
is
rising.
red,
The numbers are
like
rising.
a pumpkin head. It's shining so you know it won't freeze.
Oh my goodness.
But any views help out, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness, look
What?
at how little he was.
What?
Oh, there.
That's how it
Oh,
goes.
we're actually watching some videos on our
Never
POV
knows.
channel right
The
now over on this
world
screen.
is just snowballs.
Look at you.
I think this
That's
was
all
one of his first times
Get
on
out
Expedition
and
Everest.
roll
What year
it
was that?
along.
Let's look here. March 14, 2016. So 4 years ago.
Okay.
4.5, or almost 5 now.
He does not look 12 in that video.
Should I pull that up?
Yes.
Should I pull that
Pull
up?
that up. Okay, so
Holly, again, I know she probably had to pop off here for dinner, but again, thank you very much for helping us get over that 999, hitting us to the 1,000 mark, and then doing it live on the show. That's the
That's
cool thing.
cool, yes.
That was cool. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't. I was figuring, maybe in the next day or two. Cool. That really helped out a lot. And we've got, okay, now I know who this is, but you need to go back out to the link where it says to allow StreamYard permission for you to
Marshmallow
show up.
World is a funny song.
This
Yes,
is
it
Annette from the
is.
Jersey Shore, because I know who's from the Jersey Shore. So even though it doesn't say your name, Annette, I know you're from the Jersey Shore. So if you get a
Maybe
chance,
somebody else from the Jersey Shore.
it could be, but I know it's got to be Annette. Good job on that song, by the way.
Please don't.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm not sure why not, but
The
okay.
Nutcracker. and
You
the
can tell me
Four
later. You
Realms.
can message me or something. Coral Tunes. Hi, I'm Coral Tunes. Got a new saltwater fish tank. That's cool. That's a cool name to have. Coral Tunes and having a saltwater fish tank. That's pretty cool. And we got Capsea Monkey out there watching from YouTube. We got several YouTubers out there. I'm guessing these are the new YouTubers, possibly related to somebody
A
who
PG
may have just subscribed.
Me and Marcus and Mom brought
Yeah,
from the
COVID
library
needs to go away. Absolutely. What's
December
up?
Or
What's up?
December or January 2000. December 2019 or January 2020. 2020.
So has Jeff told everyone
Yes.
what we're doing? So I'm going to be having Marcus on my show on Thursday. I probably will have a very short show on Thursday, but
A
Marcus will be on
PG-13
it.
Christmas
Katie's out there.
movie.
Katie's watching from YouTube now. Cool.
Katie. Okay. So
Yeah, right there.
yes.
Katie says she's here, and I'm guessing that's the same Katie.
Okay, so I will have
A
Marcus on.
PG-13 Christmas
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, we're doing a little swapperoo this week with the co-hosts. So Jack is on POV this week, and Marcus will be on A Mother's Random Thoughts on Thursday, Christmas Eve.
And maybe
4 o'clock, 4
maybe
p.m.
we will be doing it from this room.
A
So we
PG-13
we could-
Christmas
we can-
movie.
Oh, he's holding your hand.
Yes, he is.
Do you like this?
Yes, I do. A PG-13 movie that
I thought
me
you
and
were gonna
Marcus
put the
and
video
Mom
on.
I'm
brought
going
from the
to.
library.
I'm just trying. Like I said, I'm trying to catch
That
up
can't
here.
be from 4
December
years ago.
2000.
Yeah, stuff is sitting.
19 or January
No, that's the date. That's
2020.
March 4th, 2016.
Oh, the backup. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull up just for fun. I am going. And who is this
A
here?
PG-13
Embracing the
Christmas
repeat.
movie.
That's a man thing, Patty. I don't know. I think it's about putting a shirt up.
Oh, yeah.
I do that. I do that all the time. No, I'm not doing that.
No, I think he meant that you didn't notice.
Oh, that I did notice. I was just oblivious to the whole thing.
Embracing the repeat of Samantha.
Oh, okay. That's right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you.
And they could go follow Samantha too.
He is
Embracing
doing
the
good.
repeat.
He's doing very good.
Just be glad he. What was that? Just be glad he
Hey,
is
Mom.
doing. What's it say? I can't read.
He's doing so good.
Oh, he does good with his dad.
Yeah, I know. I don't have to read every comment. I know. It's tough though because I like everybody.
Wait, so the implication is if I don't read every comment, I don't like everybody?
And Katie said he did a great job singing, by the way.
Yes, he does.
Anyway, so Callum, yeah, I know Callum is a regular on YouTube. He watches us pretty much every week. I know he had a couple of weeks off there. He had something going on.
What are you doing?
Dancing.
Like what? Okay, so I was going to say I thought it was an autism
Oh,
thing.
thank you, Capsule.
I thought I was going
I
to
don't know if
say.
you're talking to her or me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Somebody said, Capsule Monkey said, you are a great parent. They're probably talking to you.
No, what, no. So
Okay,
so
well,
I was
you
going
talk.
to say
You
the
talk.
dancing thing was an autism thing that he was doing.
You talk, and I'll bring up Expedition Everest.
Well, I'm halfway in
Dun,
there.
dun, dun, dun,
What?
dun, dun.
I'm going to do this
dun,
first.
Oh, so why are you dancing so much?
Dun, 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 because I like to dance.
He likes to dance.
I know he likes to dance.
He has been, and I don't know if it's the
Dun, dun,
lack
dun,
of
dun,
getting out. Like
dun,
we don't go to the park often because
dun,
the last
dun,
time we went to the
dun,
park,
dun,
there
dun.
were tons and tons and tons of people there, and so we didn't. He didn't play on the equipment, but he needs to get out and run more and play more. But you've been running back and forth through the house a lot lately, and he's getting bigger. So
Yeah. Oh my
The
goodness.
dog lift is laughing, because it's funny.
Okay, so I'm going to go to our our Animal Kingdom playlist. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Well, actually, Expedition Everest. Okay, here we
okay,
go.
so we just want to see him.
I know. I'll fast forward up to it. I just have to. Yeah. So here. Well, actually, he'll be right here at the beginning for a split second. So this is Jack 4 years ago.
I can't believe that was 4 years ago. I'm not believing it.
At May 2016. There he is with his alien. Is that your alien hat? You still wear that, don't you?
Was it 16?
Yes, I do.
You do still wear that. Okay, let me forward here a little bit. Jump ahead here. And you get to see Jack 4 years ago.
So he would have been 12, 11. He would have been 11 in this video.
Oh, man.
You were 11 in that video.
Yes, I was.
Excuse me.
Do you want to tell them what hat you have on?
Look at that smile. Look at
Wait,
that.
I
smile.
have an alien hat.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'm going to forward again here for a second. I don't want to bore you with the line here.
So why'd you bore everyone else with the line?
Because a lot of people want to see.
The whole
Excuse
cue.
me.
Yeah, they want to see the whole queue. So, I give them the whole queue and they can forward it as much as they want. Embracing the repeat says you did great dancing.
Dun dun.
And yes, Callum is in the UK. He's in the southwestern part of the UK. Can't remember the city. Oh, this guy's cool.
Actually, I've got it running right now. So you're on camera. Here.
I had the GoPro on my head, with a GoPro strap on my forehead.
What's that from?
So that guy was asking me, you know,
the were-rabbit.
the guy was asking me about the camera. Jack, can you go ride Everest with me? I am not chicken.
Yes.
T9. T9.
The dog list is laughing because it's funny.
I really wasn't planning on doing this tonight, but what the heck?
I thought it would be cool for them to see. I cannot believe he was so little.
Look how tiny.
Huh?
I'm just saying, you look how tiny he looks sitting there.
Well, he was always, up until recently, always very small for his age and always had such a baby face. He's like just really changed.
I'm just going to forward through a
You've
little
really
bit more.
changed. You become like a man. Are you a man now?
There he is.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
I love that hat. Yeah, he still wears that hat. That's a cool hat. I know you're not getting the full benefit of the view. It's a little bit blurrier because I'm doing it through StreamYard, through, you know, it's a little blurrier than it needs to be. But this was back when Pandora was still under construction. Like I take a pan over here to the left with the track,
Are you like?
pan over to the right.
What are you laughing about?
And you'll
I'm
see
laughing about the music from
Trains of
Walton Gone with
Pandora
the Curse of
there,
the
that's-
Were-rabbit like this. Dun 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 dun.
Does that
dun,
make you
dun,
laugh?
Dun 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 dun. Yes, it does.
And then we will see the headbands, the infamous
There's
headbands.
Are
two
you on
movies.
Expedition Everest?
Yes, I am.
There they are.
There's two movies in my head.
Headbands all over the place.
Walton Gromit, The Curse of the Were-rabbit, and
Hairbands,
Onward.
sorry.
Two movies in
Okay.
his head.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. Raise your hands.
Hey, Mom. I want to go to Disney next year.
I know. I want you to. We almost went this year, buddy.
He wants to go to Disney next year.
I know. It's been a long time since we've been there.
The one I'm using right back there was a GoPro 4, I believe. In fact, I probably got it sitting right around here, Callum. GoPro 4 black, I think. There we go. Woo!
Hey, T9, watch this.
What's T9? What do you want her to watch?
Don't worry, Douglas. You'll go to Disney next year.
Yes. And here comes the Disco Yeti. Very hard to see.
Is that Yeti scary for kids or not?
Is that Yeti scary for kids? I don't know. Were you scared by it? Katie says she'll ride Expedition Everest with you too.
I was scared of it when I don't want to ride on it, but now I wasn't scared of it when I want to ride on it.
So you're not scared of it,
No, I'm not.
but you were at one point? Yep. This was one of his first times, if not the first time, I think, riding Expedition Everest.
There we are. Yeah, I'll see how it comes out later.
Yeah, I had all kind of people asking me about the GoPro camera. T9 says, if I come kidnap you and take you to Disney with me, will you cry?
Yes. Well, you mean all of us? No, we won't cry if we go as a group.
Did you see that yet?
But I doubt that it would go well just with part of us, because the other ones of us will cry if we're left behind.
I have a feeling. Yeah, the rest of us would cry because you didn't take us along too.
He would cry.
Yeah,
I think so.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably a little. But anyway, okay. So, but it's a nice thought, Tina. Bring that. Bring that RV.
Are you done?
And we'll be
I'm
all
gonna
set.
go to the bathroom.
He's going to the bathroom.
Okay, why don't you go get Marcus and tell him to come up?
Yeah, it's a little tight here. This is our temporary
Oh,
WDWpov
I have-
studio.
I have wires all over me.
So let me make sure I talked about everything. I mean, okay, so yeah, I mentioned Aaron. We didn't even get to the Snow White thing. We'll talk about that right now. How's that?
No, let's not talk about the Snow White.
You don't want to talk about
No.
Snow White? So
No.
they redid it over at Disneyland.
That's okay.
Even though you can't get in Disneyland, they redid Snow
No,
White.
that's not Disneyland. Disneyland, is it?
Yeah, Disneyland Park.
Oh.
Even with you know,
Oh, okay.
I'll
yes.
just pop it on there real quick.
Why
But
does he have to pop things on? Tell him to stop popping.
there, this
What did T9 say? She said something.
T9 said,
No.
after an hour
Or
or
is-
so, I might be the one crying. And Katie said, the only ride I can't do in Animal Kingdom is the dinosaur ride. That is, the dinosaur ride.
It's a little
It's
rough.
a rough one. Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it is, it's very rough.
The problem, T9, I think you would experience is not understanding everything he wanted, and then he'd get frustrated. And that's a problem with almost anyone that hasn't been around him a whole lot. The understanding, almost like a different language, but it isn't.
Sort of. Yeah. But yeah, so they redid Snow White's Scary Adventure at
Hey, Mom.
Disneyland.
Yes.
Did you say we went to Disney this year or last year?
We didn't go either year.
We did not go to Disney this year. We didn't go to Disney last year. We went to Disney in 2018.
September 2018.
2018.
Yep.
So we didn't go in 2019 and we didn't go in 2020.
Bummer. Big bummer. But yeah, so I don't know.
Okay.
They
Did you go get Marcus? Can you run down and get Marcus, and then you can both be on for a little bit?
Hey, Mom.
Huh?
I want to go to Disney on 2021.
I know, honey. I know.
So anyway, he's going to go get
And don't forget,
our
Mom,
special
I won't.
guest.
I never forget. I don't forget. Every day I wake up and I remember. And if I do happen to forget one day, you remind me,
Yes.
don't you?
You remind us, okay?
Every day. Every day.
Every day.
So
and put on the calendar.
I know I'd love to put it on the calendar, buddy. So he has said he doesn't want it to be a surprise. He wants to, why don't they worry about reopening? I think they would love to reopen
Yeah.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
I think there's a big problem in California. And then I would get frustrated. We would both end up crying. Absolutely, you would. When he was younger, I cried a lot more. And don't forget Patty. No, so he wants us to put it on the calendar, and I'm afraid to put anything on the calendar because plans have gotten changed so much for us lately.
Yes, they have.
The past couple of years. So
Yes, they have. Lots of curves and
curves.
ups and downs and curveballs and whatever you want to call it.
I call it going around the same mountain over again.
Yeah, that too. So
So-
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they are redoing Snow White's Scary Adventure.
That's scary.
It is scary. I mean, they just redid it,
It's
even though the park's
not
not
scary
open.
adventure. Is that what it is? Snow White's
Hold on.
Snow
It's-
White and the Seven Dwarfs. Wait, let's see. Snow White's Scary Adventure. Oh, a magical
They
reimagination.
reimagined it. Which
Are
actually,
you done? Or do you want to do some more with Dad?
I think the rest of it will probably.
Okay.
But it's
he
going to
can
be
say
Star
goodbye.
Wars stuff.
Okay,
he's
so
not
I'm
gonna
leaving.
Probably
And
be
I'm
interested.
going to take
Goodbye.
his bowl.
Oh,
No,
well,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Go ahead. Say goodbye to everybody.
Come here, bud.
Oh, my wife's knocking everything over. In our tight temporary
Okay, go ahead.
studio quarters. Go ahead, say goodbye to everybody, and then we'll bring in our guest. Our
Bye,
guest.
everybody.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
and Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year.
Okay. So, and I'm sure everybody's going to saying hi and bye back to you too. So now me and Marcus are going to do some stuff about Star Wars. Okay?
Carl, get away from that punch bowl. I'm saving that for me.
What was that from?
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thanks for doing the show tonight.
You're welcome.
It was a lot of fun. Okay, Marcus, now you got to squeeze in here. Well, that was fun. We had a good time. Did you have a good time not being on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Anyway, so I think we got through most of the topics except the final couple of topics we wanted to get through here. But yeah, and you can help me with the comments now. There probably won't be any now because everybody's going to leave now that you showed up. 18. He'll be 18 in 2 days. 18. Okay, so we talked about Snow White just briefly. They're also, let me just show this real quick. The Dapper Dans will be on. They'll be doing a live show December 23rd on your birthday. I think it's at 11 a.m. Yes, right there, beginning at 11:30 a.m. on the 23rd. So keep that in mind. Mark that on your calendar. And you might...
I can't help you with the comments.
Oh, that's right. Because then I'll have to just give the mouse up to you. You want to do that?
No, you're good.
Because I didn't get to do the double mouse thing this time. T9 said happy birthday.
Thank you, T9.
Okay, so
Facebook keeps asking me if I want to do a donation to a charity or something for my birthday.
for your birthday?
Yeah, and I'm just like,
you
what?
could. That's what they do.
With what money?
Like you say, hey, it's my birthday. Instead of giving me gifts, donate to this charity. That's what a lot of people do on Facebook. And then people will say happy birthday and give $5 trillion to your favorite charity.
I don't have a favorite charity.
Well, I think there's a new charity out there right now called the Moliterno. Oh, no. What was it? Oh, I'm sorry. I had a funny charity. This was years ago. But it basically, the acronym for the charity was, something, 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 something. And the letters spelled out CASH. So then I said, make out your checks using the abbreviation of CASH. It didn't work. Anyway, it was just a joke. Yes, Give Kids the World. Well, actually, GLTW.
No,
yeah, I was going to say that's not right. Yeah, Give Kids the World. There you go. The old fat fingers thing. Yes, Give Kids the World is a very good charity. So if you think you want to do that, you could do that. Okay, so we wanted to touch on the Mandalorian and then a little bit deeper into Star Wars, the Star Wars universe. So I don't know how many of you have been watching The Mandalorian. We've been watching it. It's basically our Friday night. Every Friday night is Mandalorian night for us. And what do you think about the show? I mean, this is the second season. Season finale was just this past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What have you thought about it so far?
Great.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
Great. Okay.
Yep. Great.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
No, so the Mandalorian, you've got Filoni and Favreau,
Mm-hmm.
who basically have been in charge of this thing. And what was
They're the single reason that Star Wars is still alive today.
Exactly. What was it that J.J. Abrams, there was a meme or something out there the other day that you saw?
We can't appease the older fans and appeal to a new younger audience at the same time.
Yeah, right. Favreau and Filoni have done exactly that. They've taken
I will do exactly that.
the core members of the people
because
who love
they
Star Wars.
showed all of this stuff that was callbacks to everything that people would have learned.
Yeah.
Even the obscure stuff that no one would know about.
Well, they brought in things. I mean, they've brought in things from the original trilogy. They brought in things
An
from
ice cream maker.
the ice cream maker thing. There's some stories, behind the scenes stories there. Yeah, T9 says they watch every Friday night. Yeah, I know. Now, what are we going to do for Friday nights for a while? We're going to be just, I'm just going to be twiddling our thumbs or whatever. But they brought in all kind of original
Christmas
stuff.
special.
They brought in things from the Christmas special. They brought in things from the Hasbro. The one trooper carrier that they had was from a Hasbro toy,
Which they put in a TV show, and then they put in this.
and they brought it into the Mandalorian show.
Let's see, what else did they do? They
Katie's
took stuff
watching
from
it.
video games.
They've taken it from video games. They've taken it from
Which-
the animated
wait.
series.
Which most of, if not all the stuff that they brought into the show, Disney wiped out from being canon.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to get into that. So you've got the original trilogy. You've got the prequels.
And
Then
then,
you've got the three
d-
sequels,
but-
7, 8, and 9.
but between the original series, the
J.J.
original,
Abrams era.
and Ryan Johnson,
And
the
Ryan
guy who
Johnson.
did Last Jedi, but we don't talk about that one.
Yeah.
But between 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, and pretty much everything around that time,
Yeah.
you had comic books,
Mm-hmm.
just books in general,
Books in
that
general.
expanded on everything so much.
So much detail.
And then once Disney bought it, they decided, oh wait, let's not forget video games.
Video games. Yep. And then there was
All
like,
that
none
other
of
stuff.
that's canon. It's just out the door, out the window.
Except the video games made way more sense
And
than
then
the sequels.
Then the sequels, yes. We're not huge sequel fans, if you haven't
couldn't
caught
tell.
on to that so far. They're there. They're movies.
7 was the best one, and that's not saying much
they resembled Star Wars in some form or another.
because they followed the formula of we have this supposed chosen one who is going to destroy all the Sith and bring balance to the Force,
We had
and
a
is
Death
tempted to
Star
join
thing, yeah.
and is tempted to join the dark side at some point,
Oh man.
and
yeah.
wants to learn about their family lineage in some way.
Yep.
Where have I heard this story?
Yeah, it was
before?
almost a retelling of the same story with different characters that you really didn't
Get to know it all.
get to know, didn't care
They-
to know. Didn't,
They were basically just copies of older characters, but done worse.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't tell you much about any of the new characters in the sequel movies, other than Rey. Okay, I know her name. What was the star?
Just the star.
X-wing pilot guy.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care.
He was a knockoff Luke / oh man, what's that guy's name? Wedge.
Wedge. So anyway,
Even I remember his name.
so we aren't big sequel fans. So when The Mandalorian came out last year with Disney Plus, excuse me, which was just about a year ago. In fact, I was just watching our show from a year ago today, the live stream. I was watching it on that computer, and I was watching our live stream from then. We were talking about Disney Plus the night it was coming out.
I know.
And it was a cool show. I actually went back and watched it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, yeah, we were talking about that. And a lot of people were asking questions about Disney Plus, and then we touched upon The Mandalorian, even though we had no clue what it was going to be like. We're just like, it's 5 years after the original trilogy. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, so that show is built on the original series. It's built on all the good things about Star Wars, the Star Wars universe. It's built on
That Dave has worked on continuously for about 10 years now.
Yeah, Filoni. Yeah, I mean that guy is Star Wars.
He is Star Wars.
He
now.
is. He really is. He's
You know what? Why don't they
George Lucas isn't Star Wars anymore. It's Filoni. Filoni is basically Mr. Star Wars. He is.
You're not wrong.
And he
Watch, John Favreau will try to take credit for that.
That's right.
He'll say, I am Star Wars.
That's right. I mean, he's good
No,
too.
you are live action Lion King. And no one liked that.
So sequels, but the
J.J. Abrams can't direct Star Wars.
yeah, J.J. Abrams put it. I mean, like you said, they just sort of wiped out the whole.
He did Star Trek, and then I think he felt that his experience with Star Trek could lead him through all of this. But then he just ended up making Star Wars too much like Star Trek in some ways.
In some ways, yeah, like that
like
monster
the monster
creature
thing that Han Solo was smuggling.
Yeah, that was
just
little,
like that. No, you ripped that straight out of Star Trek somewhere.
Yeah, he pulled that from the Star Trek 2009 reboot.
Yeah,
type thing. It was just not good. So anyway,
and the light flare, lens flares, whatnot. You didn't; those were not necessary.
Yeah.
It just shows who's directing it even more.
That's right. That's right.
When you can do a movie when you don't know who's directing it, you've done a very good job directing.
That's right. That's right. Because you don't want to get, in a certain pigeon. You don't want to be pigeonholed.
Oh, of course. I don't. Well, Tina,
tonight.
I don't trust your opinions on movies. Remember,
She liked live action, but she watches The Mandalorian. So
I don't trust your opinions on stuff.
there's
though,
hope.
so-
There's still hope for Tina. If she likes The Mandalorian.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Everyone liked The Mandalorian.
No, not everyone likes The Mandalorian. But yeah, he's not big on any of the live action.
There's
stuff.
only one that I like, and everyone seems to hate it for some reason.
Cinderella. Absolutely.
We're not getting into this though.
I agree. No, we are not getting off on a tangent here because we want to get through this topic about
Star Wars.
Mandalorian leading to Star Wars. So Mandalorian, though, the last episode, you got Grogu, the child.
We're getting
Grogu.
into spoiler territory.
Yeah, this is spoiler territory, but I think by this point,
Everyone's gone.
everyone's
Everyone's seen it.
or they've seen it. Yeah. So here's the deal. So you got Grogu, and I mean, okay. First off, the Dark Troopers bringing it in from the video games and stuff. I mean, that was cool. Bringing the Dark Troopers in there. Here's one of the slight deterred, one of the deterrents or something. I don't know how to put it. One of the things that was a little bit of a negative for me with this final episode, or even a few shows from the final season, was it started to get a little bit Marvel-esque, but not so bad. It wasn't so bad like you had people running on the side
Heather
of the
hasn't
walls.
watched it.
Oh, Heather. Okay, we'll try not to get too,
But people started to run on walls. Is that your problem?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you've got people running on walls, or you've got
It sounds
people
like
that
you're
are
talking.
so
I think you're talking about the live action Mulan right now.
tailor-made magic. How's it going?
I think you're talking about the live action Mulan right now, and not the Mandalorian.
Taylor. We just literally within the last 30, 40 minutes hit the 1,000 subscriber mark on our YouTube channel. Awesome. So it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But anyway, thanks for watching tonight. We are talking right now. We're getting into the whole Star Wars thing and the Mandalorian. I got to jump back here real quick, and we'll do that. So there were a few scenes that looked a little Marvel-esque to me, especially when you had what is her name? Ming-Na Wen. Yeah, where she was, doing
Tina,
the kick.
again, I don't trust your opinion on movies.
Thank you, thank you, Taylor. Thank you. It was cool. It really was cool. Yeah, she's never watched it, so Heather probably doesn't care if we give some spoilers, right? If we do any spoilers about the last episode, the second season finale, what do you think? If she does, we'll just try to talk quietly so you don't hear. Okay. So anyway, I just when Ming-Na Wen was doing a few of her kick moves and spin kicks and things like that into a stormtrooper, I started to think
she is a martial
Agents of.
artist.
I know. I started thinking of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. though for a little bit.
But that's literally what she does.
I know. But that worried me. But they didn't do it. It wasn't overbearing. I'm okay with it. I just hope they don't go down that road where the Mandalorian now becomes like a superhero to the point where
I'm sorry, but he
can
got
be-
shot like at least 100 times.
but he's
on
wearing
camera.
Mandalorian armor.
But he got shot at like 100 times and almost never got hit in
Yeah.
any vital areas whatsoever.
But he's not indestructible. I mean, we've seen that in previous episodes where, that one in particular where he had to take his helmet off for the first time and we get to see him for the first time.
Yeah.
he was not indestructible. He was like on the edge of death.
Yes, we get it.
Okay.
So
So
we're still getting off topic. kind
Okay.
of.
Okay. So we know this last episode was awesome. Obviously a big pull in from, we're 5 years from the original trilogy.
Mhm.
The end is near. They're trapped. You've got these dark troopers ready to just overrun their
Yes,
position.
thank you for just describing the entire scene.
And somebody shows up from the original trilogy, which was awesome. That was awesome. Did you think that was awesome?
I wasn't expecting it to be him, to be fair.
Exactly. I mean, I was thinking it's going to be just some Jedi that somehow survived that we didn't know about. But nope, it was the main man Jedi. I'm not saying his name, but you guys know who he was, with his green lightsaber.
Darth Maul.
And I'll just drop a little, Darth Maul. Drop a little hint. His sidekick was with him. Anyone recognize that?
Why is anyone still watching this? The level of the quality of the content here has.
I'm trying to whistle. I can't even whistle. My mouth's so dry. You know what? That reminds me. I didn't do this at all during the show, so excuse me. I do need to do this. Gaston. Okay. So we know. What's Heather saying here? Oh, feel free to talk about it. Okay, good. It was Yoda Obi-ish. Yoda Obi-ish. It was Yoda Obi-ish.
I don't get what that means.
I could agree. Well, sort of Obi-Wan, Yoda-ish, It was more like the original trilogy. This whole Mandalorian thing has been a pullback of all the good things we liked about the original trilogy, all the good storylines, a little more gritty.
But in a believable way.
Yeah, but not in a Marvel superhero, everybody's indestructible type of thing. Although even a few of them died in the last movie. So, oops, spoiler. Hope they didn't see Endgame and, all those. Anyway, so now we get to the child, Grogu.
Mm-hmm.
What's going to happen with Grogu? Based on if we pull in, like you had been talking about previously, we've been talking about this for a few days now. Grogu goes with this Jedi who happens to have an R2 unit with him. We all know who it is. So Grogu goes with him.
Mm-hmm.
We know from the sequels and from other storylines that this certain Jedi
Mm-hmm.
who walks in the sky, or skywalks, that he went on to train a bunch of Jedi with some bad results, with some things that didn't happen very well. And what was your main concern?
This basically means that he's going to get killed now.
Grogu?
Yeah.
By
Knock off Darth Vader.
who is?
Ben Solo.
You just only want to say his name.
I did say his
He
name.
did say his name. His name's Ben Solo. Luke Skywalker did train him. Yes, I said his name there. Luke Skywalker in the sequels, before the sequels, but you hear the story eventually that he trained these Jedi. Ben Solo, who was Han Solo's son, who technically is Darth Vader's grandson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because of Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Gets trained, becomes Kylo Ren, our favorite
Shirtless guy in the sequel trilogy.
the shirtless guy. Yes. I do not. Who is Daniel Bryan? I'm going to have to ask that. Oh, WWE. Okay. Christian's out there. How's it going, Christian? Luke's nephew. Thank you, T9. That's another way to put it.
Mm-hmm.
He's Luke's nephew.
But
Kylo Ren.
still, get back to the character we actually care about.
Grogu?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kylo Ren does bad things to Luke's trainees, his younglings. Is Grogu part of that? Is he one of the ones who gets?
Because if that's what happens, you've angered a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's not good. Does anyone out there want to even think about the child, about Grogu?
If you have him killed off or turned to the dark side, you've angered everyone.
That was the other thing I read about over the weekend was what's her name again? The
Bryce Dallas Howard or whatever.
Bryce Dallas Howard, one of the directors of The Mandalorian, was interviewed. And it was very vague, but
They're always vague.
Yeah, the interviewee person or whoever said something about
if a director,
what could happen to Grogu? Would he go to the dark side? And she sort of vaguely danced around it, but didn't say no. She made a comment about,
if you ever ask a director or someone like that, so are you going to do this in any upcoming things you're working on? And they're just like, well, I've been thinking about doing that for a while. I like the idea. It may happen.
Yeah.
I've wanted to add this thing in since this time period, but it's never going to happen.
Oh, man. Okay. I think we were talking about the shirtless Kylo Ren. I'm assuming that's why Christian out there is going on about Daniel Bryan. Because he's one of the shirtless. Okay, so professional wrestler, WWE SmackDown.
That's shirtless. Which I think a lot of them are anyway.
That's true. So, okay, so she mentioned something on the lines of, you can't just stay with having him be this cute little character. You can only do that for so long.
But he's in his 50s, so you can do it for quite some time.
Yeah. Grogu's going to be a little kid for a while. But so she went on about that. So, some people interpreted that meaning, does that mean Grogu's going to go to the dark side? But the thing you brought up, I think, is even more of a point. Does that mean Kylo, based on the sequels, Kylo Ren kills Grogu? Not something I don't think any of us really want to see or hear or have happen. So here's the deal. Okay. No idea. Here's the deal. We have a theory. Okay. We have an alternate way of dealing with this whole Star Wars sequel stuff, Kylo Ren, and all that stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this up here. Here's the deal. So me and Marcus have been talking about this. Back to the Future. Okay. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I screwed up here. I gotta go to a different screen. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Do that. That. There we go. Back to the Future. Okay. Here's the deal. We'll go play this for a second. Just listen and bear with us here.
I doubt they will.
Time continuum has been disrupted, creating this new temporal event sequence resulting in this alternate reality. English, Doc. Let me illustrate. Imagine that this line represents time. Here's the present, 1985.
Grogu murdered.
Past. Prior to this point in time, somewhere in the past, the timeline skewed into this tangent, creating an alternate 1985. Alternate to you, me, and Einstein, but reality for everyone else.
Okay, so that's the deal here, okay?
Except the timeline we currently know is the one that split off and created the alternate timeline that we don't want to talk about.
So we are all living currently in the alternate Star Wars universe that J.J. Abrams,
Rian Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy took over.
They warped it, okay? So we ended up...
They went back to this point.
Yeah, we're here, okay? And they skewed it down here, and then kept it going in this alternate thing here, okay?
But we have a solution.
Yes.
Dave Filoni goes back to the past and fixes the timeline.
Yes. And basically wipes out
Kylo Ren,
Kylo
Rey,
Ren,
Palpatine
episode
being alive.
7, 8, and 9. They never happened. Never happened. And
Yes, we can just say that 7, 8, 9 is an alternate timeline,
Yes.
and The Mandalorian is the actual continuous timeline to Star Wars.
Exactly. So we just completely wipe out episode 7, 8, 9. Never have. We're gonna go back. Like
We
back
don't
in
even
time.
need. We don't even need another 7, 8, or 9, 7, 8, 9, or
I don't
anything.
even know what that means.
We don't need another 3 movies to try and actually make a decent timeline. We just forget about them. We stick with the 6 original movies and just continue with the TV shows and pretend that 7, 8, and 9 never happened.
J.J. Abrams never skewed Star Wars to begin with.
He
okay?
never skewed Star Trek either. Where he's just skewed up the timelines of every
He
sci-fi
has.
series.
He screwed up everything. I mean, he did. And the whole Star Trek thing was, you got Spock who is in love with Uhura, which never happened.
He just ruined everything. Think about it. J.J. Abrams ruined everything.
He did. He did. So this is our solution here. We're doing a Back to the Future solution. We're going to go back in time before
I think we lost
the
everyone.
timeline skewed.
I think we
we
lost everyone.
I think so. And just basically take it over from there and pretend like J.J. Abrams never happened.
So the timeline does not end at 9. It currently ends at 5 years after episode 6 / The Mandalorian. That is the current timeline. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Which means all the stuff from the books, all the stuff from the comics, all the stuff from the animated series, all the stuff from
all the stuff that Dave Filoni has worked on is safe.
Is canon. That's the canon. 7, 8, and 9.
That has always been the canon.
Never happened. Never.
Galaxy's Edge never happened.
Well, here's the other alternative idea that we came up with. Or I don't know if I came up or you came up with this one.
You came up with it, I think.
Okay, so the other possibility is, like shows like Dallas, okay? Or what was it, Bob Newhart or the Newhart Show, whichever one it was, where Newhart wakes up in bed next to his wife from a previous show that Newhart had done in a different series. And that series was just a dream. Or the Dallas season that they screwed up was just a dream. They got rid of, Bobby or whoever it was.
Whoever it was,
I can't even remember. They got rid of him. They said everybody wanted him back. That
entire season was a dream.
It was a dream. It was all a dream. So here's the deal. At the moment that the Emperor, you got Darth Vader, he picks him up, the electric shock's going on. You see Darth Vader's skull through his helmet for a split second, and he throws the Emperor over into that giant chamber pit, whatever, in the Death Star. And why the heck do they have those? Why is there so much danger?
At least there was a guardrail next to it.
They did have a guardrail on that one, but they've got all these spots all over these spaceships, Death Stars, where you could just fall right into them and you're dead. But anyway, so as the Emperor is falling to his death, it was all like a split second type of moment in his mind where he dreamed up episode 7, 8, and 9, where he came back eventually in episode 9, trying to take over the universe again, or the galaxy. But it never happened. It was all in the Emperor's mind within a split second just before he died. That's it. Or maybe it was after he died. Maybe it was an afterlife thing that he was dreaming up. So anyway, either way, we've got you covered. 7, 8, 9 never happened. The Mandalorian is excellent. We love it. And I think we're done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay, gang. So, hey,
No, I don't have to.
You're my special guest. You got to stay and sing. You got to sing.
Why doesn't your co-host come back and
sing.
sing?
You got to sing.
Why doesn't your co-host come back and sing? Your
guests, because I don't think he knows all the words.
Your guests don't sing along with you.
You didn't sing for the giveaway. Just 5 seconds. Come on.
Well, the giveaway wasn't an episode.
10 seconds. 20 seconds.
Ready? He's pushing me. He's pushing me. Pressure.
Come on. Real quick. Come on. Do your dad a favor. Be respectful of your dad before you turn 18. This will be your last time before you become an adult. Ready?
He's pushing me.
Now it's time. Everybody's gone anyway, so who cares?
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. MIC, see you real soon. KY, why? Because we like ya. MOUSC. Thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And everybody out there, have a Merry Christmas. Good night. Good night out there, Samantha, and Embracing the Light. I like that name. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. Have a magical week. And we will see you again next Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you get to catch. Let's see, Roseanne had a dream season as well. Okay, yeah, Roseanne, I forgot about that one. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, there were a lot of people who did that, so I think we're covered. 7, 8, 9 episodes gone, never happened. Star Wars, forget about it. Anyway, and if you get a chance, check out Marcus, who will be on A Mother's Random Thoughts Thursday at 4 p.m. Christmas Eve. I know it's going to be sort of crazy. A lot of people will probably be busy. But if you get a chance, check it out. And I have no idea what's going to happen on that show either. We just, things happen. Who knows? So anyway, take care. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. And again, have a magical, magical week. Goodbye, everybody.